You hear the music. We see the hammer. It's time.
Yep.
Hammer time.
Nice.
Okay. Got to follow protocol when it comes to that. The Rock.
He's everywhere.
A real American hero, back with Skyscraper. Do tell.
Die Hard meets the Towering Inferno. So
that's it.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson, he has to rescue his family with from the tallest building in the world, which just happens to be on fire thanks to a criminal syndicate. And the scene everybody's talking about is the sky crane jump, right? Let's take a look.
Well, it's a good thing he's got those meaty paws to hold on to.
I mean, at this point in the movie, when we saw that, we were just all kind of laughing, and not in a good way. This is, oh, the duct tape. This movie must have been co-financed by duct tape, because he uses duct tape to get out of every situation. Like, he's Spider-Manning on the exterior of the building thanks to duct tape. Like, he patches his wounds up with duct tape. It's everywhere. This was shot locally, which is cool, so there's some spotting of local areas that might be fun for you. And I do enjoy Dwayne Johnson. He's got tons of charisma, but he can't save this movie. I should say, though, Neve Campbell plays his wife in this, and she's a force in the movie. But the rest of it is a wash in CGI. I particularly don't like CGI flames, and they're everywhere in this movie. The cartoonish villains, and the script is so painfully clunky and bad. I mean, I enjoy a good B movie once in a while, but this is forgettable. And, you know, about midway through, I had completely checked out. I wasn't into it. I didn't care where it was going. There were a couple of moments of tension for sure, but I just felt like it was super bland, and like the comparisons to Die Hard, you can't even utter this movie in the same breath as Die Hard.
What if you're a Die Hard fan of The Rock? Will you still enjoy it knowing that all of those elements are missing?
I suppose, but you know what? I enjoyed Rampage a lot more, that creature feature that he was in a couple of months back. I feel like we're getting a little saturated with Dwayne Johnson. I do love the guy, but he can do better than this. So this movie was a bit of a fail for me.
How many hammers?
2 out of 5.
Laying the hammer down.
Ah, sorry, Rock.
On The Rock. But I did hear you say good things about Hotel Transylvania 3.
You know what? I took Deja to this movie, and she's 4 years old. She sat through it, completely loved it. So Drac is back. Adam Sandler voicing Dracula, and he's a lonely widower. So Mavis's daughter, voiced by Selena Gomez, books him on a summer cruise, and romance ensues. There's a little bit of a twist with that one. And you know what, I'll just say this, for a third movie in the highly successful franchise, the story was refreshing, and I love what they did with the inventive visual gags. You've got tremendous vocal talents led amazingly by Adam Sandler, who has really crafted a nice little niche for himself as this character. Kevin James, David Spade, Steve Buscemi, they're all in there, plus a couple of new additions as well. It's silly at times for sure, and a lot of the gags in it, they're sort of done to have character moments. They don't necessarily advance the plot. You know, they have like those certain areas in a children's movie where they just sort of suspend the plot to do the little kids gags and things like that. So there is a lot of that. It relies heavily on music and music cues and pop songs towards the end of it, which I thought got a little bit tedious. But it's 97 minutes. It's a brisk runtime. It never overstays its welcome. And the cruise goes to Atlantis. And I thought visually what they did with it, the Bermuda Triangle stuff, it all totally worked for me. So I went in with low expectations. I was pleasantly surprised. The kids are going to love it, and it won't be a slog to sit through for the adults.
Any official review from Deja on her take on this one?
Deja gave it 2 thumbs up. Yeah.
Two thumbs up. How many hammers?
One day we'll get Deja to chime in here on the reviews. Yes! 3 out of 5!
Okay.
I'm recommending Adam Sandler over The Rock this weekend. It's come to that.
It's a tough go. Don't worry.
Yeah.
The Rock will be back. He's everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
We'll take a break.